Yep, I know. I'm a little bit late on this review. What can I say? Sometimes you just...
I gotta see about a girl.
I gotta go see about a girl?
Yeah. The plot! This is the Han Solo origin story that no one asked for. It's the story about how Han Solo became a smuggler. And you got Chewie, and you got Lando in there, and you got a few other people. And shit gets cosmic. Alden Elric as Han Solo. Okay, this kid is not Han Solo. He's just not good enough at acting. I do give him credit for trying. He tried really hard. And he does come across as this arrogant pilot with traits of Han Solo in there. But I kept finding myself being distracted by how much he is not Harrison Ford. He's just not Harrison Ford, you know? And just to pull off that role, he would have had to have the caliber of acting of Josh Brolin as Tommy Lee or Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Bruce Willis. He just couldn't cut it. But you know who could cut it? Donald Glover! Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian. Holy shit. He was fucking perfect. The second he starts acting, you're like, yep, that's Lando. Which is pretty much the opposite reaction I had for Han. I always respected Donald Glover's acting skills, but this is like another level. His charisma just ate up every scene he was in. I'll take one Lando movie, please. Chewbacca! I wasn't really sure how I felt about this movie until Chewbacca showed up. And then once he did, everything felt right. Chewie gets physical in this movie, and I loved it. I've never seen this much action from Chewie, and it looked great. They also do a great job at fleshing out the bond that Chewie and Han have from the get-go. I will say that. They did a great job at the chemistry between these characters. I was all about Chewie in this movie. Emilia Clarke. Her character is very interesting. She has a very similar past to Han Solo, but a different outcome. And this left kind of a mysterious vibe to her character. And I liked it. You're aware that she's a dangerous person because she's a survivor, but she hides it very well. And I was impressed where her story ended up. I also want to give a shout out to Woody Harrelson and Paul Bettany. They played kind of these standard roles of a cocky gangster and a lifetime smuggler, but with great acting. When those two characters interact in the movie, it's intense. Overall, this is actually a very enjoyable movie. I am a Star Wars fan, but I'm not like a die-hard fan. But when I do see a Star Wars movie, I have certain expectations. I want good action, great characters, cool costumes, awesome aliens, and some space stuff. And for the most part, I think this movie covered all those bases. I believe the Star Wars fans were delivered a good Star Wars movie. My issue with this movie is Han Solo himself. This is the character that the whole movie revolves around. I just can't see him as Harrison Ford. Everything else around him in this movie, though, I thought was great. Just maybe pretend that it's Han Solo's brother or something. Overall, it's a good movie. Rapid Fire Review. Subscribe!